Just wanted to welcome you back to another episode of the Breakdown Besties Podcast. We are your besties. I'm Ananya.
I'm Akshay.
And together we have about a combined experience of 14 years in the film industry, working on all sorts of different shows like Mismatch, Rana Naidu, Inside Edge. So with the Breakdown Besties podcast, our intention is to break down scripts for you, just like they would in film school, where you study a scene, you go on and see what makes the scene great, what makes it work, what makes it what it is.
And
Today, the film that we'll be breaking down for y'all is a classic 2003 Bollywood, when we had some of the best in the industry, when we went to the theater and actually laughed because the jokes were good and we were able to suspend our disbelief, I think.
wow.
So the film today is your favorite Gunda with a Golden Heart, starring Sanjay Dutt in Munnabhai MBBS. What I really liked was how they've merged the two worlds, like you said earlier, of the Bhai world and the medical world. And I'll bring out a couple of examples where they're really good. The first time maybe mentioned where the pickpocket who Babuji catches it actually recognizes Munna, like Nawaz's character. So there they merge the worlds very well. They're like, yes, they exist in the same world. There will be some familiarity. Very well. The next is, I thought this was beautifully done of merging the two worlds. What is common between a Gunda's world and a hospital's world? A body.
Yeah.
Both have dead bodies.
Yeah.
And that is, so I think when you're writing and you have two such distinct worlds, it is your duty to make sure that every plot point is true to those worlds. And that's what they really thought about here. And they bring there's a cadaver and he's like, तुझे देखना है तो खुद का मतलब लेके आ जा. And he calls Circuit, yeah. And Circuit is like, ठीक है. And he almost brings them a dead body. Thankfully, they don't kill him, but so I thought was very cleverly done.
Yeah.
So whenever you're merging two worlds, always spend a moment to think. Don't just, when you want to build a conflict, don't just think कि ये conflict क्या हो सकता है. ये world में क्या conflict हो सकता है. That is important. And another moment where they bring this up was when I noticed it in a dialogue where Munna says, 206 type का हड्डी है. तोड़ने के टाइम सोचा था क्या?
Yeah.
So it is like this new image from, I've learned that there are 206 bones. Man, we didn't think about it when breaking someone's bones.
Yeah.
Again, merging two worlds very well together.
And I think it happens at multiple points. The two, three you've mentioned, but even the moment the big revelation comes in the first act, which is that how does it come to know, is because the house help tells Dr. Asthana, right?
Yeah.
Again, you would never imagine this would happen. They tried to cover all their bases. He called Chinky to tell her that please don't tell anything.
Yeah.
But this unexpected twist, which happens. So again, meeting of the worlds, which happened so nicely,
Yeah.
and they do it again and again. Even the way they comfort Zahir, it's like they sort of just got him a woman,
Woman.
they've tried to do that very nicely.
So, yeah. I think the next thing I want to talk about is subplots. So the general screenwriting rule is that your subplot has to tie into your main plot. They can't exist as two different, completely separate tracks. And they've done that over here very well with Chinky's plot, where what they do is they brain broke. Yeah. Where Chinky and Munna have this love story going on.
Yeah.
But then when Munna is about to leave college, like you said, Chinky steps in and says, don't leave college. And that shows the B plot affecting the A plot. Which is what your subplots have to do. They have to have a ramification on the main plot. And another thing I want to talk about was the information that's not wasted. For example, in the subplot of Rustam's father, the Karim man. So they've done it interestingly by showing a unique kind of kidnapping, right? Where they don't really kidnap Rustam's father, but they hold him hostage by actually having fun with him while Rustam goes and gives the exam for Munna. And they do this twice. So it shows Gunda with a heart of gold because they've done it in a fun and unique way. They've not like taped him up and put him in the back of the car, which they could have done. But what this also does is build trust. Because later on, when they want to win Dr. Rustam over, they use all those elements from that scene of Karim, of food, of orange juice, and they help cure the father. So that all that setup is not just set up for like a unique way of playing out those individual scenes. Also from a story point of view, when they have to bring the arc of an antagonist over from the antagonist side of an antagonist to the side of someone who's on the side of the protagonist now, they have set that up and not wasted that room and information. So it's using one scene to do multiple things.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So
I want to talk a little bit about the Dr. Suman character, thoda sa.
Okay. Yeah.
A little bit of cultural commentary I want to give here is that when Zahir stops like responding, Dr. Suman rushes to Munna and says like, Munna, kya kare hum? Make us samajh, like, that. And this is something Reese Witherspoon spoke about in a speech which she was giving at this Women in Film Award or something. One of those panels where she said that she was tired of reading scripts where just to solve the final, before the final climax moment where hero comes back into action, the female character runs to him and she's like, what do I do? And she said she was tired of reading this. Because she's like, at no point in reality, a woman will turn to a man in a moment of crisis and say, what do we do? Expecting the guy to answer. And obviously, this film falls into that trap because this is 2003. There was not this awareness that female characters need to have their own agency. But, and because we've been watching modern films off late, so this point didn't come up. But when I saw this movie now for this exercise, it immediately struck out that, he was telling like the truth. Like there is some like reality to that.
Yeah, and it's especially bad in this film because she's a qualified doctor and he isn't. And she still comes to him. I'm like,
yeah, exactly. So, that's for the moment I got a little frustrated. But they do what they have to do.
They do what they have to. Yeah. So that's it. We will see you on another episode of Breakdown Besties. And if there's any film you'd like us to break down for you, put it down in the comments. We're always looking for ideas. And let us know. See you in the next episode.
Bye, guys.